2020 is gonna be fucking lit.
Oh, the opposite.
yeah,
I did
the
the
opposite
opposite
one.
one.
I'd rather something up my ass than down my throat.
Oh, you said nigga.
Yeah, some days I feel unfazed, like when I'm with my friends with a cup raised, and I go right back at it like an automatic. More drinks, more songs, more beats to rap. A new era, rep my P's and those O's. Need the Phillies with the orange and black to feel home. From Citizens Bank back to Camden Yards, it's a tale of two cities, and trust we go hard. Trust we go hard, yes we go hard. You said we go hard, I said we go hard. Rocking my Bob Cousy, stocking up on the loose. That the lyrics come easy, but the life is a doozy. And yes, I'm choosy, and no, I won't settle, but I still take pop off over that kettle, cause I'm talking bigger picture, and yes, I'm gonna hit you with the...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mike Oxlong, and today I'm here with Baljeet over here and John Cena's ice cream. And welcome to the very first episode of the Based Blokes podcast. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hey Mike, as John Cena's ice cream cone, I go by Peter File, and thing about me is I've been cancelled twice. How about you, Baljit?
Well, thank you very much, Peter. I am Baljeet, aka Azzy, and I am your local resident Indian in this community.
Yeah, and well, we decided to make a podcast because we talk all the time, but for the first time we decided to record it. So yeah,
This is gonna
you-
go great, ladies and gentlemen, and everything else in between.
I doubt it, but
Oh.
what? We're gonna try anyway. So, you guys have any topics in specific you want to talk about?
Tell you what, how about this? Because 2021's been quite a wild year, so let's look back. Let's recap and see, what are maybe for you guys. Let's start off with you guys. What's the more defining bits of 2021 for you guys? I don't know. Lots
Yeah,
has happened,
well-
but at the same time, not much has happened at the same time.
Well, it is 2021 is known as the most crappiest DLC to 2020. We were hoping for things to go better, and things went downhill even more. So let's start off this happened in January this year, by the way, boys. And
Alright,
All right,
it's the
cool.
part, and it's the part when Joe Biden became the president of the United States of America.
All right, yeah, that was the thing. That was the thing.
It's still a thing. It's still a thing.
I know.
What
I'm
is he-
well
what
aware.
is he-
I'm well aware. Yeah.
What is he doing now? What is he?
Well,
he
well,
doesn't know where he is. I think fucking
fair,
Sleepy
yeah.
Joe over there.
Sleepy
frankly,
Joe.
he's out of place, man. Out of sight, out of line.
Does he have dementia? I'm just saying.
I-
I don't think it's official, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Oh my.
Honestly speaking,
my.
I swear Trump has done a better job than most
Oh,
presidents, in my opinion.
I don't know about that, bro.
Way to
I mean,
let
think about it. Think about it.
That.
Put it this way, okay? Every other U.S. president has declared some sort of war with some Middle Eastern country, which I'll not say, Afghanistan. But the thing is, Trump, he's been trying to be more diplomatic. Like you see, like he shook hands with Mr. Kim Jong Un. He's declared
Oh my God,
peace.
such a
He's
big
tried
fan.
to be peaceful, but I'd say it's interesting. Unpopular opinion, but yeah. And then I think it was this year too that Trump was deplatformed from Twitter, right? And then John Barron, totally not him, was just like, "Hey guys, I'm back. Totally not me. Who's this Trump guy? He's pretty cool."
I wouldn't say I will admit that Trump is a good businessman. He no doubt brought up the U.S. economy, but he lacks human decency, is what I'd say.
Human decency.
I'd say he's a more honest type individual. Like I think all of us, we've
We
all
call
been
him
affected
honest,
by.
and he wears a wig.
Well, I'd say that all of us, we've all been detrimented by the pandemic, right? All our
That's
everybody, from social workers to anybody in the industry, really, even the stocks, even Elon, even Bezos, right? But I don't know. The thing is, we all can agree. I'm not sure about you guys. I feel it's China, right? And everybody's like, no, we should not
China,
point to
okay.
any fingers, okay? We should not point to any fingers. But then there's Trump. In every single interview, he's like, it's a Chinese virus. And it's like, no, we don't know it's Chinese, Trump. No, it's Chinese virus. It's not racist. China, man.
我的是说金兵令. Can someone do the John Cena ice cream thing like 100% accurately?
I can't. I can do like the first few minutes of it, but I'm not gonna
Come
do
on,
it
Mike.
right
You
now.
know a bit of Chinese.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
Sudo,
fucking do it.
you've been going to those Chinese classes, right? Come on, give us
I
something.
will. No.
No, okay, then that's
Come
fair.
on. Oh, good.
Remember,
Chicken out.
remember the part when Joe Biden. Oh, that's.
Oh my
Hey
god.
yo, we need good PR for this podcast. You're not helping ourselves here, boys.
Fucking PR. But the whole.
The,
Listen, man. Our
the first few minutes, and we're already talking about how Trump is a good president instead of Joe Biden.
Oh god.
This is so fucked.
hey, listen,
Remember the
man.
part? Remember the part when Joe Biden fell down while walking up an airplane staircase? No.
I mean, we all
Yeah,
saw that.
I did.
Oh my god.
I mean, it
Well,
went pretty
The
viral. Pretty
memes
wild.
were pretty lit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. The phrase the kids use the lit the woke.
The lit. Yeah.
Speaking of that, so I think we can all agree one other thing is that everybody has shifted media. Right? Everything's online these days. And
That's
what
true.
about
Yeah.
this has encouraged the newer generation to be more, let's say, use it for lack of a better word, proactive. Okay, in expression.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop being gay and just say everything's online now. We're all
Everything's
Yeah.
going through
online now.
online stuff. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are already back to physical working. They've been back to physical office
Yeah.
work for a while
With
now.
like super heavy restrictions. So there's like
That is
COVID
true. Yeah.
SOPs.
But since you're on the topic of Gen Z, let's rotate to the topic of Gen Z. I wonder what good old Gen Z do. We are Gen Z, right, boys?
No,
No,
I are we
Oh,
Gen Z?
I'm
Hardly.
pretty
oh.
sure we're millennials, aren't we?
We
I
are
Somehow.
mean,
millennials.
we
Oh, we're
just
getting old.
barely like enter that sort of realm of millennials.
So
We're like the
yeah,
last of their kind.
according to the Gen Zs, we are irrelevant or something like that. I don't know.
Did they say that? Did they actually say?
Probably, yeah. I don't
I
probably
mean,
that's
to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, honestly, I go in public these days. I see some of these kids dance into some Chinese app. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
okay, guys.
A
Like,
weird
do you
bunch
guys
they all
know?
are.
I don't get it honestly. Do you guys know what a TikTok is? Like, what do people do on
Yeah.
that platform? Like,
No,
what is it? What is that?
I've been there. I downloaded the app.
Oh my god, you did.
It looked pretty clean. Not gonna lie. And the first thing I see is like this really small Asian woman just dancing on my phone. I was like, oh my
It's
god,
just
this is amazing. This could be amazing.
Small, a small
Yeah.
Asian woman.
I
so
continued to swipe up as my friends
okay.
told me to do, and I just kept on seeing more and more Asian women dancing, and I was like, "This is awesome." I looked at my friend's phone. He too had an Asian woman dancing,
Okay.
and when he checked the girl's profile, she was 16 years old. I was like, "Oh my god, this is
So
a
what do
bit
you think this
weird."
means for the new generation? Like, are they dancing in a promiscuous kind of way or?
Yes, yeah, they were just putting their butts on the screen.
Okay, I
I'm not
hope
complaining.
I hope these people doing that are at least of age, or did they actually look underage?
I don't know anymore.
Mm.
Either way, think about I don't know what's this doing to the new generation. Like we I think even from our predecessors, even I'm from the most basic level. Even our parents, they love to say, "Oh, you know, you're just a bunch of snowflakes. You don't know anything." I'm starting
Yeah,
to actually believe them. You
Do
know,
your
I think
parents
they're right.
grown soft.
do
Yeah.
your parents actually call you snowflakes? Is my question.
They called me
I
soft before. You get what I mean, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
true facts. My own mother has called me a loser before.
I'm
Not
a freaking
surprised.
cat boy.
Is that why you got so mad when I called you soft the other day?
Oh.
Because your parents
When did this happen? When did this happen again? When did this
Struck a
happen?
nerve, did ya? I see you.
Uh,
Oh
well,
dear.
since we are on TikTok, a lot of
Uh,
interesting trends happen these days, isn't it, boys? I think the most famous one is probably you guys heard of this thing called devious licks, where a bunch of small kids will steal stuff and show it off on TikTok for some
Oh,
reason.
is that what it is? Like I was on a real man's app, Facebook,
Mm,
Instagram, Twitter, the
definitely.
real man's app,
no,
right?
man, it's called Meta now. It's called
Oh
Meta.
yeah.
Okay, not
Shit.
Twitter. Not Twitter. Twitter's not a man's app. Sorry,
Guys,
sorry, that
I'm
Twitter.
getting old, guys. I just don't know. It's called the Metaverse by Mr. Zuckerman Berg person. All right. So you mean these kids? You know, like I saw them like bring home like toiletries, soap, toilet paper, I don't know, man. Toilet water from school back home, like trash cans. Like, is that what it
They
is?
brought home
Yeah.
toilet water. You saw them.
I'm
Are you for
serious,
real?
man. I don't know what these kids were doing. They were like in the toilet. They were scooping out water in their bottles. Like, what is
No.
that?
I know what devious legs is. But like, I didn't see anyone bring actual toilet water. Like,
Well, I just saying
did
I
they like
did. True fact.
did they like fill the water with like a bottle or something and
No,
then took
they
it home?
actually did. Like they got an empty bottle, right? Like a recycling bottle. They scooped it out, and then and they were like they tried to make it viral. They were like, "Yo, check this out,
Huh?
guys! Pure
What?
water from the bathroom. Yeah, real
Seriously?
thing. Yes, I'm
God.
serious."
It's
You
good. Though.
could
We can curse, right?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Are you for fucking real? Toilet water from
Oh,
school?
I'm not kidding, man. Like I saw it with my very own eyes. Like someone's story, you know, like you scroll past Instagram, you see like a whole bunch of random things, and I just see somebody in the toilet, quote unquote, looting the water for whatever reason.
Doesn't make sense.
I think TikTok is basically just dollar store Vine now, isn't it?
That is
Like,
true. That is true. Yeah.
Quite frankly,
except
I preferred Vine. Like in
except
those,
Alright.
there's no limit to like morality and stuff on TikTok.
That's fair. Yeah.
Basically anything for clout is the go-to.
think
So
back
guys,
then,
if we were to perform a devious league, well, what would you steal from our old high school that we shall not name?
I know you go ahead first, Mike. I need to think about this.
Maybe I'd steal the test answers probably if I was still in high school.
That's a good one. That's a good one, actually. Pseudo.
But you wouldn't need it because everything's online. You can just find the answers online, though.
I you don't know, man. Some of these kids are actually in school now. I hope they get COVID for all I care, but they're in school.
Same, but like,
Oh.
but okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I would steal. I probably would steal all the sports supplies if I'm honest. Like,
Why? They're all broken, probably.
I mean, it's not like they need it, and then I could restore it and I could resell it, or I could even donate it to an orphanage. You know, people would actually use it and take care of
Wow.
it. You
I
know,
would steal hydrochloric acid because I have
what
my reasons for it. Thank you very much.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna dip your crotch in it
Perhaps.
just
I
to
am a
feel
cat
something.
after all. I do weird stuff.
Yeah, right.
All right. So then the next
Some of you
weird-
guys are like cutting out on my end. I hope the recording isn't getting fucked just because I'm disconnecting a bit.
Yeah, so I would like to apologize, audience. The main guy, Mr. Pseudo Intellectual, is having technical difficulties. Yes, I am not joking, guys. What you gotta
No,
say?
no.
Shut
Shut,
up.
What do you mean? He's running on McDonald's internet, man.
Shut
He's
up.
having dinner. You know, it's tough, man.
I see. All right. So moving on to the next weird TikTok trend that I've seen. Have you guys seen this trend called and I quote, "What I eat in a day as a fat person"? So it's basically imagine. Okay, so picture this really how do I say this nicely? Wide human being.
So like Nikado avocado.
Oh
kinda?
no, it's okay. We'll talk about him later. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
So imagine this really wide human being showing off to the great world of TikTok what they eat in a day, and yeah, that's basically it's basically gluttony in human form on a video on your phone.
I imagine every day is a trip to the heart attack.
Oh
The
yeah,
heart
oh
attack
that's
store.
true. Yeah.
Generally, what I don't get is okay. What do you guys? Why you know like on YouTube, right? You go on. Why do eating or just like food videos in general just gain so much traction? Like what's so eye catching about that? Like
I don't.
watching people eat
Don't ask
food.
me,
I don't get
man.
it.
I legitimately do not get the idea of mukbangs. It seems kind of lonely, to be honest.
Because it's like seriously, like you see like you see the views on those videos, like they average a million at least, if not
Yeah.
500K. It's crazy.
We should do a reaction. We should do a reaction to mukbangs, guys. To Nico avocado mukbang. See how
I'm just
long
gonna
it
I'm just
will
gonna get
last.
sick. You know, I'm just gonna hear people chew with their mouths open. They're gonna be breathing in their mouths. Like,
That can be a BBC special.
Oh hell yeah.
okay.
Nico would love that, honestly.
But you
BBC
know,
special for him.
I remember a time when eating with your mouth open was considered disgusting and rude. But
Is it not disgusting now?
Like
Anyways,
I
as
mean,
though
it's
we are
normal
not disgusting and rude.
I mean, to a normal person, yeah, probably. But to
Yeah.
mukbang YouTubers, like that's kind of the appeal, right? I've seen mukbang videos. They're like crunching on that shit as loud as possible.
it's basically ASMR. I think. Yeah, I think a lot of VTubers, YouTubers, you know, whatever tubers, whatever a tube is anymore, you know, they all do that for whatever reason. It's a stimulation to the senses. I swear, it's
Yeah.
strange.
But speaking of mukbangs, I actually want to talk about Nikocado Avocado. What do you
Oh, we can do that later in a whole YouTubing section.
Problem.
Let's cross out this on the topic of food. Let's cross out one more famous TikTok phenomenon that happened this year. You guys know who the vegan teacher is? You know, some old scrawny old lady on TikTok who
I,
likes to
actu-
dance.
I actually heard about that drama, but I never looked into it. What was it about? What was it about?
Yeah. Oh, she was just basically attacking people. She attacked Gordon Ramsay and a bunch of other famous people, and then she got cancelled.
She was
Wasn't
tagging them for what?
wasn't she the one who just was? She's like that meme now, right? Like people remix her voice. Eat your vegetables or something or other.
That crazy old lady. Yeah. She sang to Trump. She sang to KFC. She sang to McDonald's.
What was she attacking people about exactly?
You, how dare you eat meat? You're hurting animals. You know the
Ah,
usual stuff.
I'm just gonna say it
Alright.
right now, okay? All right, for the vegans watching, I don't care about your smelly armpits or your tree hugging. You guys look malnourished, man. Eat some real food. You know, There-
Oh God.
people cultivate chickens and livestock for a reason. You know why? Because they're bred to be eaten. And you know what happens when you breed livestock? More grows. And supply and demand, that's the supply chain, okay? Bit of lesson in life there. So what I'm saying is, forget your environmental stuff. Eat some meat.
Yeah, we'll talk about pita. We'll talk about pita someday. Don't worry.
But yeah, we've been shitting on TikTok for a while now, but I want to take a moment to shit on my favorite platform of all time, YouTube.
Hell yeah,
well,
let's go.
I think one of the most easiest thing to like shit on them for right now is the dislikes removal.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a good thing.
dirty.
That's a good thing for us, though. That means nobody can dislike this this
Hey.
Yeah,
episode.
no one can diss us, you know. Yeah, you hear that, guys? You hear that? You're compelled to like us at this point.
Oh God.
You know what I
But
mean?
I can just imagine another terrible YouTube rewind. I
uh,
hope it gets 0 likes. I genuinely hope it gets 0 likes. You
I
know?
hope
fun,
we
if,
just stop making them. Honestly.
funny you like mentioned Rewind because like apparently YouTube's working on something called Escape 2021. It's a live event where I think they're gonna be going to like the most popular stuff that happened in 2021 in a live stream event.
What they're gonna be like? Wow, Gabby Hanna is our best YouTuber. Whoa!
I mean, leave it
Let's
to
go!
okay. Honestly speaking, leave it to the Americans to make it cringe and lame. Honestly,
Funny you say Gabby Anna. I'm pretty sure they want nothing to do with her because of
Okay,
the
okay.
amount of
Think about
shit she's
late night show with James Corden. Woo! Let's go! Our
Yeah.
most popular
no
YouTuber.
man, they're gonna get Ninja to do the floss again or something. I
Yeah,
want to see some
what
movement,
happened to
guys.
Ninja?
Oh
What
my
happened to
god.
Ninja? Oh my God, what happened to him? Poor guy.
Ninja is nowhere near as popular as he used to be, but he looks
Oh,
happier. I will say that
are you sure?
he's just playing games all day, dude. Like he's
I heard he needs to eat.
he
Well,
I heard,
you know who really needs to eat, man? XQC. XQC needs to eat, like actually
okay.
eat.
he's eating. He's just not getting away from it. That's it.
Oh, poor guy.
But,
Did you see his room reveal, dude? I swear, the amount of McDonald's packets on the ground, it's fucking, it's disgusting.
Speaking of
yeah.
McDonald's packet, let's talk about our favorite YouTuber, Nico Cado Avocado.
Why do you like that guy so much,
This
man?
was
Do you want
Nico
to sleep with
Cado.
him?
Shh, this is Nico Cado Avocado's timeline, alright? He fought with his husband, or quote unquote husband.
Wait, he has a
He
husband.
got he has a husband, yes.
Wait, he's homosexual. Oh dear.
He divorced his husband, got remarried, divorced, got remarried, divorced, got remarried. Then he became
There.
disabled. Then Nico Cado became disabled. And then about a month later, he revealed how he bought a $2 million mansion. So yeah, that's basically Nikocado Avocado so far.
They're definitely not divorcing because like I'm pretty sure the cost to divorce your significant other in America is probably like really expensive.
true, yeah.
They're
'Cause
probably
everything
just
is, like-
saying they're breaking up.
It's just like it's like when I don't know at any point when YouTube groups are just like sort of falling apart, they just say, you know what, man, we're leaving each other, and then they're gonna come back and make it all,
They've been attempting to leave each other for like 8 months. I don't know.
and they're just getting views for it, man.
But his
Marriages
mukbangs,
in a
his
nutshell.
mukbangs are hilarious though. It's like Orion, do something for me, and then his
I mean-
husband's like, shut up, throws like vegetables at him or something like that.
Pros vegetables. Fucking
mean-
hell.
I mean, I will
Vegetables
admit,
and
like,
Nico.
as disgusting as his mukbangs are, like, Nigakado's mukbangs are probably like the most entertaining ones out there.
Yeah, Nikocado. We
He
here
dropped
at the
one.
we here at the Base Blokes podcast are fans of you. Yes,
Yeah, we love your content. I love
we
when
really
you
love
drop.
your
I
content.
love when you drop one fry and start crying.
I've seen too many memes of that guy, man. It's interesting. You know what, man? Keep doing you. It doesn't matter.
But
Don't let
with and
don't let
the
your
dislikes
nutritionist stop you. Okay, do what you
with the
want.
with the dislikes turned off. He's pretty much free to do whatever the hell he wants at this point.
Yeah.
True.
All
But
right.
I
So
did, but I did hear something about him denying the Holocaust in one of his latest
oh my
mukbangs or
god.
some shit.
Wait, so let me get this straight. A food reviewer who's sort of dying at the moment denied the Holocaust. It's like, you know what? I
Yes.
may be eating food, but like Hitler didn't do it. What are you talking about? The Nazis,
My
psh,
god.
nice guys. What?
Yeah.
My god.
I,
Well,
it's a joke. It's,
I wanna.
I didn't mean
hey.
that. It's a
Okay,
Context.
swiftly moving.
No, it's
Swiftly
not a
moving now.
joke. He hates gay people. He loves
Shush,
Hitler.
shush.
no. What are you
No!
talking about, Mike? It's crazy, man.
Oh no.
We can edit that out. We can edit that out.
FYI, Peter loves who do you love again, Peter?
He loves men.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. I do love men.
Okay,
He
boys. Okay,
sucks me
boys,
off
boys.
behind the bleachers every
Boys,
day.
No,
boys, wait.
Mike, you're tiny. It's okay.
Moving
But
on,
I do it for you.
moving on swiftly.
I do it for you, baby.
Do we all remember our good friend Dream? You remember that guy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
the
The
do,
guy
I
with
do.
Mars.
child.
I
So
do.
I mean, yeah.
recently there has this thing been going around on YouTube and TikTok where kids are admitting that they are, and I quote,
Dream sexual.
dream
I know,
sexual.
you know,
There we go. Hey, let's
fucking-
go. Yeah.
What does it mean to be
So
dream sexual? Are you just green and kind of?
it means they're attracted to nobody but Dream. That's
yeah.
that's what I think it is.
So wouldn't that just like make you a vegetable or something, or just delusional? Really?
Vegetable. Why?
Are,
Why
are
you
you
do
just
that?
are you just brain dead because you just like green, this
Don't
green
disrespect
blob
don't
man?
disrespect vegetables, man. Come on.
I mean, dude, we're fans of Nikado Avocado. It's kind of like our brand. We have to disrespect vegetables because of the
That's
vegans, man.
that's fair. Yeah, to be fair. So yeah, anybody here wants to become dream sexual for a day? I'll do it.
mean to be-
I'll do it for a video. I don't mind.
Listen, man.
I would sooner I would sooner lick a poster of Hitler than ever be attracted to Dream.
Dude, okay, put it this way, right? I'd rather actually become gay than be dream sexual. Let's put it that way. I mean, not
I
that
mean,
it's
for
not
one
that
day,
it's
for a
if you're
wrong to be
attracted-
gay.
I mean, if you're attracted to Dream, wouldn't that make you gay already since he's a man?
Is he though?
Oh,
He could be a
he could
vegetable.
be
Who knows?
he could be a new gender.
He could be a carrot
Be
or
a
a potato
vegetable.
for all I
Is
care.
that, are you saying that because he's green?
I mean, I don't see color. Perhaps
Damn,
it's up to you, man.
that's
That's
pretty,
up for you.
Um,
That's up for you to decide, audience.
pretty rich coming from you, my guy.
All
So
right.
yeah, dream sexual. Is anyone here dream sexual yet? No.
No.
No,
But since we're on the topic of Dream, I do want to shit on him for a few minutes though. 'cause I
Okay,
actually
go
hate him.
ahead, bro.
I hate him a lot.
Why do you hate him? Please explain.
I don't know,
This is gonna go so well on the PR.
he just comes off as so condescending. I'm not gonna lie.
How old is he actually?
she just sounds
20.
like a man in his 20s.
He's 20 something. He's definitely way too old to be hanging around Tommy in it. That's for sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, okay, you can't say that to be honest, because Tommy literally hangs out with the sidemen. So I don't know.
To be
And one of the
fair.
sidemen got engaged. Congratulations, big star.
Oh
To
yeah.
Tommy?
No,
Yeah.
no, whoa, Mike,
Whoa, what?
Jeez,
What did you
Mike,
say, Sudo? What the hell? You say that again?
Mike, take it easy, man. Jesus. I mean, yeah, congrats, Vicstar. Hope it lasts. I'm not bitter.
Good for him.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah, but like I remember you know how shitty Dream's fan base is, right? You
Yes.
know that.
Like
I know one of them, and I want to kick his face
you,
off. but-
you know one of them.
Yeah, it's one of my
Tell
little
us about
cousins.
this,
It's one of my
this
little
person.
cousin. One of my little cousin's friends. He whips out his iPad, and his wallpaper was the Dream
Oh,
logo.
dude. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, rip your cousin, dude. Rip.
Yeah.
You
I
need
mean,
you need to put an end to him before it gets worse.
I'll let his parents do it. It's all right.
okay, man, just put it on anesthetics. Just find him on the edge of a cliff and just push him down and say, "I did
Yeah.
it for you." Really?
I'll let his parents deal with that. It's okay.
So I
yeah,
guess on the
yeah.
topic of
I don't
YouTube.
support. Sorry. I
Yeah.
wasn't done. All right. So I don't support stan culture at all. Uh, we'll do a K-pop episode one day. We'll talk about
Oh,
you
okay, okay.
fuckers one day. But
That's a
for
whole
n-
can of worms, man. Oh
Think
my
about
god.
our podcast. Everybody gets shit, so it's just waiting. It's just a matter of
Fair,
when, not if.
for now, yeah. I despise stans in general. And one thing I can't stand is one thing I just couldn't stand was when Dream tweeted something about saying something like stan culture isn't that bad or some shit.
Okay.
He's basically just defending his own fan base because he relishes in it. It's kind of like the because it's literally like this is what the point of the mask is. It's his stands are the mask. Like under all that, he's really just a fellow human being without his popularity or anything.
I mean, to be fair, I do think some of the shit he gets is a bit too much. Like, he was getting canceled because he used certain music on a video and some shit. I think people just find too many ways to try and cancel him. That's for sure. But
I think
anyway,
to better phrase it, it's like people like to take advantage because like people already hate him, and then there are genuine like people who like to take it too far. A lot of people these days. So they just say like, oh, how can we take
I
this
think
to
it's more.
another level?
I
Yeah.
think it's more of him being a very huge celebrity, and they have their own agendas, and they know full well that he's too much of a pussy to ever go against them. So that I think it's
It's
more of them trying to make an example of him. Like, yeah, we could cancel anybody. We cancel Dream and shit. And
it's kind of like 4chan against certain groups, which we'll
I
get into
wouldn't
later.
I wouldn't mind if he just stayed quiet. But my problem with him is that he's actively like condoning people with that tweet, and I don't agree with that at all. Which is what, and there's also the cheating thing. He was very condescending throughout that whole thing. Like he hired an astrophysicist or some shit to calculate his Minecraft speedrun, and
I mean,
after
listen,
all
man.
after all that shit, he still ended up being wrong. He was cheating.
Oh my god.
I mean, put it
But
that way, right?
Dream
If he
always
came,
apologizes to his fans, right? Every single time he's quote unquote wrong, right? He always apologizes a lot, right? I believe Dream, if I'm
He
not
only
mistaken.
yeah, he only apologizes to his fans. For that whole situation, even when he was caught cheating, he never apologized if I'm not mistaken. He just said, "Oh yeah,
Oh.
actually I was cheating. Oh well, guess you're right. Whatever." No apology, no whatever. He sent his group of fans to fucking shit on anyone who
Oh my
who
gosh.
claimed he was
who was just overly defensive, like, come on, like, where's your sense of that? That's the thing about
Yeah.
people these days too. Like, they lack credibility. Like, if you just outright said, yeah, I cheated, but who cares? It was entertaining to your fans, and that's what it matters. That's what matters in the end, right? Don't you want to defend your image? Doesn't your image matter anymore? But no, it's just like, oh, I just want the views. I just want drama. Like, where's the sense of genuity these days? It's just ingenuity. It sucks, honestly. But that is internet culture in general today.
Yeah, that's true. What to do, right? The world's evolving this way. We have to adapt to it. If not, we'll
I'd
become
say it's
irrelevant or something like that,
I'd
right?
say it's devolving, but that's
Evolving
just
is the
me.
best.
I'm just the boomer.
Hey, listen,
Great.
listen. No, I'm with you, man. Honestly, it's facts by ask anyone in the industry. You lot typing right now on Twitter. No, I the BBC. Woo, no. Listen, man. Do your research. Actually, find your time instead of watching some Minecraft or playing Minecraft or Roblox or whatever kids play these days. You will know that 18-year-olds and below, the Gen Zs, are the steep decliner in our human
And,
race.
and on that note, make sure you do your own research on that too, because because the same way you shouldn't listen to some old fart playing Minecraft on YouTube, you also shouldn't listen to three assholes on Discord talking shit on a podcast.
Go. All right, so let's move on to a brighter topic, right? Chris Chan had a revival in popularity this year, didn't he?
You said a brighter topic. You said Christian.
You want to talk about Chris Chan for a while, boys?
Jeez, man. So what? So I don't know. So just cue us in, like, let us in on like tell the audience what the main story was
So,
in your so-called brighter, lighter notes, huh?
so what happened this year, around 3 or 4 months ago, was that popular internet sensation, I guess, Chris Chan, was arrested for how do I say this without getting us demonetized? touching his dementia-ridden mom inappropriately. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this happened this year. So apparently, it was his mom that egged him to do it, and he did it. And for some reason, he told someone about this, and the someone called the police, and he got arrested till today. So yeah, you guys, big
Uh,
fans of Christian, Sudo, and Peter.
funny you
Honestly,
met.
okay,
Go
wait,
on,
you go
go on.
ahead. You go. No, no, no.
I actually have I actually have a lot of contacts. So go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, well, for me, it's honestly, I never knew much about him. I only knew like that one little, the little freaking comic he did. But what he did
Same.
was,
Sonic Chew, best comic
audience,
ever.
just don't do that. Just don't do that. It's mad. Don't know why you never do such a thing, but whatever state of mind you are, just don't do that. It's mad. All right, go ahead.
Sure.
When you say don't do that, you mean like don't draw Sonic or some shit?
I
Is
mean,
that
if
what you mean?
that's no, it's like just don't do what he did in general. If somehow drawing simple comics is gonna lead you to doing that to your own mother, I don't know. It's pretty wild.
So
Yeah, Lord.
here's the thing. I wasn't a big fan of Christian. In fact, the only thing I kind of knew him for was his parody song of like the Backstreet Boys, where he sang called Virgin with Rage, where he was basically singing about why he was a virgin to the tune of Tell Me Why.
Okay.
But when this case actually came up, I was actually very interested in it, so I looked into it for a bit. I wasn't like super deep, but apparently there's a lot more to the story. Apparently, the lead up to him fucking his dementia-ridden mother
Oh
was
my god. Okay.
was actually like through a series of conversations. Apparently, there he was manipulated. Apparently, now don't get me wrong. He at the end of the day, he did the act. He's at fault, but there at the same time there was a person behind the scenes actively like uh kind of
Egging him
egging
on to
him
do
on
it.
it.
Influencing
Yeah.
him
Yeah,
to do it. Oh
yeah,
That
god.
and
that girl was terrible. She was doxing him and whatnot, wasn't she?
yeah,
Was it a
it
girl,
didn't
right? Yeah.
it didn't stop at just him. When he got arrested, like when he got arrested, if I'm not mistaken, like she was like, "I'm the greatest troll on the internet." I was like, "I'm the final chapter of the Chris Chan story," and
Oh
I was,
god.
and that's just fucked. Like
Just ruined his life.
I tried to like look into her more, and she's actually like a very horrible person. She
Oh
wa-
my god.
Well, I
uh
mean, that's no surprise if she can drive someone to do that. Of,
she
of all things.
just like a few rundown of things she apparently did. No solid proof, by the way. I have no solid proof, but apparently she tortured a hamster. She overfed her cat so that he would fart because she
Oh,
because
What?
she apparently had a fetish for that.
okay.
What? Like what the freaking cake part thing?
Feces.
I don't know. Yeah.
Feces.
Like scat in that sense. Scat cat.
Uh,
Ugh.
yeah, I don't know if it's limited to just animals or people, but apparently that's something she had. She was just disgusting overall. Uh she wouldn't clean her room and because she liked the smell of shit or something.
My god.
And she would get rashes because of it. That's what I heard.
That's her
What?
fault.
Uh again, this is just things that I've heard looking in. Do your own research. This is something that I just found on passing. So yeah. But yeah, the Christian story is not. It's just fucked, honestly.
I mean, it goes. It well with that bombshell. It goes even deeper and deeper. It's yeah. Makes you really like think and paints a really strange image for human beings. Like the fact that these people exist is kind of makes you really concerned.
I want to say I pity Chris, but he really makes it hard because at the end of the day, he still did something wrong, right?
He did something terrible, but
Uh,
to I know it's subjective, honestly. Like peer pressure, it's a very common thing, but
does anyone know what happened to his dad? Like,
His dad
not
passed
all.
away, didn't he?
oh, and then his mother has dementia, so now we're just left with a dude with severe autism on the internet.
Yep. What can we do?
Well,
Um,
that got really morbid real quick.
Okay, on an actual lighter note, okay, On the
All
back to
right.
YouTube, VTubers. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
Okay,
VTubers.
this is where we just out ourselves as the biggest virgins on the internet.
Oh no.
I mean, we can't say that. Let's be classy, boys. Let's be
I mean,
classy.
we might become VTubers very soon. Who knows?
You never
I
know. You
think-
know.
Yeah. Before we start off on the topic, yeah, I'm gonna let you lead the conversation on this, but I just want to get this out there. I'm a fan of VTubers. I love your stuff, but I fucking hate every single one of you in the fan base. I'm just gonna say that right now.
So
Agreed.
you hate yourself.
Yep, basically.
That's
Go
fair.
on.
That's fair.
I mean-
yeah.
I
At
mean,
least, at least you
listen.
admitted it. Good job.
I don't want to sound like I'm not exact. I was like was a super duper gung ho fan of VTubers, but over time you slowly see the reality. It's kind of like, let's put it in real life terms. It's kind of like when you start something new. Let's say Coca-Cola, right? When they released their soda, and then more variations came in, like Pepsi. I mean, Pepsi is superior in my opinion, but still. And then there's like more like supermarket brands. The same thing with VTubers. They were great in the beginning, like with Yago, Mr. Tanigo, when he first came up with the whole idea with Sora, with Azzy, and then they slowly introduced more paths to more career paths for I guess entertainers, right? So that was great at the beginning. I'm sure you guys, I don't know if you were you guys. I'm sure you guys knew about Kizuna Ai as well, way before Hololive even came about,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah.
So Kizuna Ai in herself was a huge phenomenon. You know, like it was very new, very fresh, right? She was leading because no one, I guess it was in the works of VR, but no one actually considered an anime girl waifu who to be an actual VTuber. And then in the beginning it was great with Generation 1 with I think most people would know in the community, or even you listening right now, Coco Kiryu. She was a very influential member of Hololive until certain disputes happened for the good and bad of companies and public relations. Put it simply, it really has paved a career paths for people, but at the same time, it has become overly saturated over time, which has created something very wholesome, very nice in the beginning to become very well. What's a good word for it? Well,
What's a
sort of.
good way to say it without sounding gay? It's toxic. That's it. That's
I don't know, man. It's not to say toxic. It's just people just become less creative. You know, they all just try to find that same. They all use that same formula, thinking that because we see clips all the time on YouTube. I'm sure even the non-VTuber watchers are just like, "Ooh, wow, what's this cute anime girl?" And then
I
you
mean,
click
this.
on it, and then it's them sneezing or something, right? And then the Americans look at their stuff and they say, "Oh, we just have to show off our stuff all the time and to gain the attraction of men and whatnot." But that's not it. It's more than that. There's a certain this is gonna sound so cheesy. There's a certain connection you build watching a certain VTuber.
Oh
This
my
is how it
gosh.
is, man. It's certain connection. I'm not gonna out you right now, you Mr. Mike laughing.
Mr.
Hypocrite.
Pseudo, you know.
No. I admit I admit to that gay shit. I do feel a connection in some ways,
I'm just
but
sipping. I'm just sipping my wine, enjoying the show.
I
That's it.
used to like feel heavy connections nowadays.
Are
Nowadays
you
I'm
sure,
having more.
Mr. Pseudo?
Nowadays
Are
I'm
you
kind.
sure about that, Mr. Pseudo?
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna say there's no connection at all these days, but
I see.
nowadays I'm having a lot more fun, like at the spectacle more than anything. I mean,
It's
obviously
just like
there are a few exceptions, you know, like a certain bunny. If you didn't know, but yeah, for the most part, it's mostly just the spectacle that's interesting to me because it feels like a lot of people these days are getting into VTubers because they know like any horny weeb will click on the thumbnail as long as there's an anime girl on it.
I mean, yeah, that's what the Americans do.
It
That's what
sells, bro. It sells. Yeah.
most foreign VTubers do. It's like they don't do it like the Japanese. Japanese like they have those elements, but they still try to offer that human connection because that's just the hospitality of Japanese people in the
I
end.
mean, we probably have an anime cat boy on the cover, so not too far, boys. What can I say?
Uh, you know, no comment on that, but yeah. But then here's the problem, all right? We have this kind of okay, pretty great sort of thing, you know, VTubers. I'd say it's one of the slightly more positive things which had happened during the pandemic. But then the fans. Oh God, the fans.
The fans made it worse. Yeah, I will say that. Yeah.
The fans are. It made it. It just made. It really showed like the sadness of human beings, man. If you read those chats, if you read those reactions, no, I'm not saying that I was one of them, but it really goes to show that
It's
it's
better you had to clarify
sad,
that.
right? I have to. I can't be a hypocrite here. Okay, I'll have to admit I'm like one of you guys listening. Okay, I was a dead simp. I sort of simp these days, right? But
Oh, I see.
there is a limit. There is a limit to these things, and people take these things too far or try to be very self-deprecating. Sometimes they lie to themselves. And then there are very strange people on this strange platform. I'm sure you guys know 4chan. Sure, you guys know 4chan, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Magical place.
So some of the most deprived motherfuckers on the internet. Yeah.
So what they do now is they dox VTubers because I don't know. They always say they love to parade this cursed knowledge they have, and I just don't see the point why. Because the whole point of having that VTuber mask is just to hide that human connection, to show that you have this cute little figure and someone's trying to bring it to life. That's it. That's the whole beauty of VTubing, and people just try to ruin that. Try to ruin nice things for other people. That's it. Yeah.
And one of the things I hate most about Western VTubing is probably like just the amount of drama that goes in. Like Japanese drama, yeah, it's usually really bad when it happens, but it's usually kept behind closed doors, so I can just keep keep it as popcorn entertainment. But for American drama, everything's out there. Yeah. I think the V Shoujo versus Nuktaku drama is like one of the most unprofessional conducts of a company I've ever seen. Like
I see.
everything was out there.
In my opinion, that was really just doomed to fail in the first place. They didn't have any proper structure. They thought they could imitate the same old formula, which founded Hololive, but it's deeper than that. Actually, if you look into the company's background, because there's no management, there's no company. It's just independent female, put it that way, or whatever they are. Because
You kind of just cut off there for a bit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
sad.
Hello?
Oh wait, what? Oh, I cut off.
You were
Oh man, I
cutting
cut off. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, but like, yeah, it's sad. It's like you see, instead of trying to give back to the fans, it's what Let's not even look at American VTubers. Let's look at American Twitch streamers. All they do is just get greedy over over money. It's just like, I'm sure you guys have seen that clip of I don't know, Alinity or whoever. She's like, you guys can sit here for 5 hours but can't give me $5. Like, no one wants to watch that.
I feel that's just alienity though.
That-
Most other streamers, they probably are like that, but they don't say it out loud. I hope.
Oh no, some of the okay. So first off, that's not alinity. Let's just get it out of the way
I
right
don't
now.
know. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's
That's
get
fake.
it out of the way before she actually decides to sue us or some shit. Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
it's not alinity.
Alinity, we are big fans. Please don't throw me. Please don't throw me. Please, it hurts. Don't do
Please,
that,
I'm not a
please.
cat. Don't throw me.
Yes.
But yeah, so one thing I watch a lot of Valorant streams these days. Call it
Ew.
gay or whatever, but yeah, that's what I do. And one thing I have noticed is that streamers are getting just a teensy bit more self-aware. Like they will just straight up say, "Yeah, I play ads every hour because it gives me more money." And like, honestly, I can respect that. That's a respectable way to go about it. Like you're honest at least, and everyone's got to make a living. I don't mind. I don't mind. Like public figures trying to make money. I just don't like it when they're not being honest about it. That's what I can't stand.
That's the formula they try to apply, because they already have the attention of usually mostly sad to say the male race in their chats, like thousands of guys. So with these cute figures, guys don't care because they're numbed. They're completely numbed and lulled in because they see something they like instead of some physical human. Because let's be honest, guys. Let's say we go out in the streets, right? Let's say we're buying something in a convenience store. If a lady or beat whoever says, "Give me $5," you're not gonna give a fucking $5. You're gonna hate that person completely, even if you don't know them. It's the same thing here. If a real person on stream fucking says, "Give me $5," you're not gonna give them $5. But then let's make it different. They have this protective shields, you know, a VTuber shield, right? And they have massive followings, massive fans, or simps, as they say. They have people defending them, even if they say such things, you know.
To be fair, like it's not limited to just women. There are as much as I hate to give that guy credit, Hassan Piker, he's pretty honest about that shit. Uh, he is a hypocrite in some other ways when it comes to money, but he's pretty open about him playing the ads. That's for sure.
That's okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, there
Uh,
there is basically what
We'll
I'm trying
get
to
to you,
say.
Hassan. We'll get to you. I have some shit to say
Oh,
about you in
oh
in a few
no.
minutes. Yeah. Uh, yeah. The simps on the VTuber community are probably the most loyal and most honest cucks I've ever seen. If I have to put it in a certain way. You think they actually feel bad when you're raining them with super chats? No, they just saying that just so they keep doing it. That's I'm 100% convinced on that.
I'm just gonna say one thing right now. All right, you Kai Guy Nikis, I appreciate what you guys do for the VTubing community. Okay, some of you guys are actually kind of okay blokes. I can't deny. All right, but honestly, just remember when a VTuber says she loves you, she doesn't love you for you, just your money. Okay, no matter
Oh,
how genuine it sounds. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
hey,
but that's the truth.
just a reminder. While you're saying while, while you're paying her money, asking her to say "I love you," her boyfriend gets to hear that every day. I'm just
oh,
saying.
oh.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, guys.
Look,
So
what I'm not saying this to actually shit on you. I'm just saying that's the reality of it. Like, please.
It's
this
alright,
is
guys. It's
we're
alright,
not we're
guys.
not faulting you for doing that. It's a wake up call to be aware of what you're doing. Just
Wake
if
up.
you want to do
And
that, if
and
it makes
and
you happy, go
if you're
ahead.
aware
Yeah.
of that, if you're aware of that, and you're fine with that, then fine, more power to you. But
Just sipping wine, you know.
in case you weren't aware of that, now you know.
But it's
See,
okay. Guys, we love you. For now. For now at least. You know.
see that?
You know what would make me love you even more? If you subscribe to the channel and
Oh no. Oh no.
like the episode, you know what I'm saying?
See, base Blokecast, a podcast that cares.
Yes, we do care.
Let it not be said I'm not an honest man.
Come on, we are very honest. At
but as
least.
but now that we've shat on the normal people,
VTubers.
how about we shit on TikTokers again?
All right, let's go back
Because
there. Okay.
I remember this one thing I heard about because I've been watching the commentary community for recently. Uh, Augie RFC, Turkey Tom, Blokes, that very
Okay.
Yep.
that very based man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I remember a video that Turkey Tom did on his like second channel where he was covering like this guy who streams on TikTok. Basically, he would you know how TikTok has a feature where you can like dual stream with someone, right? Dual cams, they have that feature.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. I think I've seen clips of some
yeah,
sort.
yeah. Basically, he was live streaming and yeah, he got into like a dual stream with like a fellow girl TikToker, a girl TikToker. This one dude, like, uh,
Okay.
it's, basically throughout the whole stream, he was asking her like, "Do you find me attractive?"
Oh, it's so sad.
and she
Well.
and she said no. She straight up
Uh,
said no. But then
uh,
he spends the rest of like the live stream like basically interrogating her as to why she doesn't find
Oh
him
Lord.
attractive.
Oh
what?
Lord, no. Sounds like us.
What do you mean? It sounds like
I hope
us.
not. I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Okay, maybe that's his. Listen, Azzy, maybe that's his you. Okay.
No, I don't
Okay,
interrogate women.
okay. You sounded a bit way too defensive when you said
Oh,
that sounds like us.
it's alright. It's alright, Peter. She'll love you one day. I
It's
hope.
okay, Peter.
What do you mean? That sounds like us. That's jeez.
You're getting way too heated about this. Calm down.
Listen, man. Don't include me. That's too petty for even for my standards. Jeez, too petty.
If you guys couldn't tell, we've never seen a pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gay and a virgin. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I've seen dicks. Mine specifically.
I've seen penises. Too many. I mean,
I've,
what?
I've seen
Whoa.
I've seen every guy's penis except my own.
Wait, what?
Well, what? How does that work, Mike? You want to say something here?
Yeah,
Yes, pseudo.
I'll leave it to the imagination.
All
Oh
right, that's
gosh.
yeah.
Plot twist: I don't have a penis.
Oh,
You
whoa.
know, you should have told me, man. I mean, what?
What?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What?
Okay.
Knew you were gay.
Can we not mix business with pleasure, lads, or whatever pseudo is?
We're that's staying in.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Just
But
clip that, editor, clip that.
if I go ahead. But
Oh
I
well,
think I think
since we are on TikTok, let's roast one more community while we're here.
all right.
You guys are a fan of fanboys?
Not,
Fanboys
not,
got a thing
not,
to say,
not at all. No.
I'm not gonna say I'm a fan, but you know,
but
sometimes it's fine.
oh, okay.
What?
When are those sometimes pseudo?
Yeah. When is it fine, Mike?
When it's maybe when it's convincing, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, what do you mean if it's what? What do
You
you
know
mean?
what? You know what? You know what? If there are any artists out there watching, I would legit give give you a thumbs up if you drew me as a
Yes,
fanboy.
fanboy. No. Fanboy. All three of us. Why not? Put us back on this table in maid outfits. Fanboyed out. All right.
Honestly,
Let's see.
just make us female. Don't make us like
if you
almost
No.
do
female.
No. Make us fanboy first.
if you do that, I will actually give a shout out to the LGBT community. Not
Oh,
that my shout
okay.
out means anything, but you know, I'll do it.
I have no comment. I'm not with this man. I mean, I'm not against you guys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the fanboy community. Yes, something to say about that, Mr. Belsheet.
Mr. Azzy, thank you very much. Well, not really. Well, TikTok, as we were on TikTok just now, these fanboys or these gender fluid people or well, fanboys are not gender fluid, but haha, maybe I just offended you guys. You can't do anything about it now, can't you guys?
No, man. We don't know. We can't
Anyways,
assume. We can't assume. We can't assume, dude. We'll get
anyways,
canceled, man.
TikTok has been a place for someone to how do I say this, release their feelings,
No,
like
no. Listen, no. It's a realm of self-expression. Let's put it that way.
yeah. I see people who are demon sexual. That's the thing, yeah.
I don't want
And
to know what that is.
I've seen people who are like what's the word? What's this? Ego flux sexual, whatever the fuck that means.
Listen,
I don't even know what that
are they
means.
like pineapples? Like, what is that?
Yeah, there could be. Yeah, I don't know. ADHD gender and a lot of other weird.
ADHD gender.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff. So I was
Okay.
thinking to myself, guys, we should create a new gender. The
So
base sexual. That is us.
So we're
We
just
are in love with based content and a based way of speaking. And our pronouns are what's our pronouns, guys? Come on.
nor/mol. How about that?
Nor/more. Okay, that's it. So yeah, debuting on TikTok is a new gender called the base sexual, and the three of us are the pioneers of it.
I
Let's
don't know how
go.
I feel about this.
this is gonna be so this
Hashtag
is
represent, guys. Come
this is
on.
gonna age so well when we get canceled on the very first episode. This is gonna age
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
well.
Guys, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, it obviously it's a joke, guys. It's a joke. We love everybody, right? Right? Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love everybody, even if
You can't make fun of us now, huh, boys? Huh? You watching on TikTok? I see
Hey,
you,
what do
boy.
you mean? What do you mean? We love everybody. Yeah.
Just kidding, yeah.
It-
Hey you on TikTok, come back. I love you, no matter what you are.
I
All right.
love you.
You are an amazing person. Now
Uh,
follow us. Come on.
I actually wanted to talk about one last topic. If
Okay,
that's okay.
go on, Mr. Sudo.
let's see, man. Yeah.
Okay, Hassan, it's time for that belt I said I was gonna give you. So
Oh gosh.
I think one of the biggest arguments that's going on social media right now is the Hassan Piker drama. Where if you guys didn't know, two very influential Twitch streamers, Hassan Piker and Vosh, they recently got banned from Twitch for saying the word cracker.
This. Okay.
Yes,
Cracker?
because cracker is apparently a racial slur now, and I agree. It's a racial slur. It's a racial slur.
You You think so? I mean, I know textbook wise, it is generalized as a racial slur.
Okay,
What is
that's
the what does the word even mean actually?
that's where that's where I guess the discussion of this is, because obviously it's a pretty nuanced discussion to a lot of people. Me personally, I don't think it's that complicated. So for just the elaboration of the situation, Hassan's mods started getting banned for using the word cracker, and
Oh
that
no.
that apparently wasn't very desirable to Hassan. So, as a way of retaliation, he started like just saying it all the time on live stream, basically just egging Twitch on to do something about it. And surprise, surprise, Twitch did something about it and banned him for 7 days. So that's where I kind of want to think. Do you agree? Do you think he should have been banned for saying the word cracker?
Well,
Okay.
honestly,
What does the word mean actually,
it
boys?
it
Like
depends.
genuinely.
Okay, Mr. Azzy. So I'm sure we all know about the infamous N word, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So the C slur, as I will say it right now,
Alright.
is basically that word, but for white people.
Oh, okay.
That's not entirely true. Uh, one thing I've learned is that cracker, yes, it's a racial slur towards white people, but
Okay.
the history of it is that it's the crack of the whip. So a lot of
Oh, okay.
Oh,
a lot of people's argument is that it's not a slur because it still gives the person you're calling it uh power in a way, because like you're calling him a cracker, you're basically saying he's a slave owner, which is a position of power, so it's not a slur because of that logic.
is that really the argument they're putting up? Wow.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
Well, that's one of the more like substantial arguments. Another argument they're making is just white people bad. You can't be racist towards white people. That's what the
I mean, I'm gonna
Oh
be honest
no.
with you, Mike and Azzy. Up to this point, I thought cracker was just a thing you have with tea, man. Honestly, like
Oh.
what cracker of all things? Cracker is a bad word. Oh, naughty, naughty! You said the word cracker. Like what? Crazy. I don't know.
All
What do you
the
think, Azzy?
all the cracker brands out there are sweating right now, you know?
Dude,
Oh no.
like
Gonna be
what,
getting
man?
sued.
Dude, Ritz crackers are sweating now, man. Oh
They are
no.
sweating indeed. They are indeed sweating. Oh
I
uh
guess.
man.
I
is
guess.
that your only opinion? Do you have anything to say about it, Ezzy?
Really nothing much to be honest. Well,
As a
the word
brown man, I think it's
I
important to get your opinion on
oh,
this.
alright, that's fair. Yeah, well, I guess it's the word. Okay, the word cracker. After hearing its meaning, so the reason why it's a slur is because it means the person is in power. Is it, or is it the
uh,
whip sound?
no. The reason people think it's not a slur
Okay.
is because the person you're calling it, you're basically giving him power. So you know how a slur is supposed to like demean people.
Yeah.
They're saying, well, basically the ones who say cracker is not a slur is because the person you're saying it to is not being demeaned. He's technically being given the power because
It's not.
cracker
Yeah. I mean,
basically means
it's
slave
not.
owner.
It's not really a slur because like okay, for example, you may want to censor this. The N word means something bad, right? It generally just means something bad.
Yeah, it
It
really
means
does
very bad,
demean
yeah.
and discriminate against
But the
people
word
of color.
cracker, the
Yeah.
word cracker, I'm basically just calling you a slave owner, right? That's basically it, right?
Basically, yeah.
That's not a bad word, though, isn't it? Let's be real.
Well, to some people, well, let's be honest. These days, people are kind of sensitive. I'm not gonna say the other word, but let's say they're sensitive
Yeah.
these days. So these little triggers like slave and slave owner. I mean, all of them are really particular about these things, man. Especially the white individuals. You know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think it's a I don't think it's a bad word. I'm just calling you a slave owner. You
Mm,
know, I don't think it's a bad word in my opinion. It's just
okay.
that I think some people just need to loosen up a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So, for my opinion, all right, this is where I go full rant mode. Everybody, be ready right
All
now.
right. Oof.
So, my opinion is, fuck you, Asan. I'm glad you're gone. Fuck you. Second of all, uh, no, I don't think he should have been banned. I will admit I find it hilarious that he's banned, but I don't agree he should have been banned because personally, I support free speech. I think you should be allowed to say whatever you want. But I will say I do think cracker is technically a slur, because a racial slur, because a racial slur is basically you insinuating a certain divide towards someone because of their race, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the textbook
Yeah.
definition, basically.
Yeah. So technically, by definition, cracker is a slur because it's mainly used for white people, and yeah, I don't think and we all know slavery is bad, right? We all know that. I'm pretty sure no one
Yeah.
wants to be called a slave
It's
owner.
let's say put it that way.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very frowned upon. Let's put it that way. It's very frowned upon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will admit it's nowhere near as bad as the N word.
Mhm.
Wait, which is why I'm saying which is why I'm saying cracker and not N word, because I don't want to get our
Yeah.
show canceled on the
Because we
first episode.
can't say it. Okay, we can't say it. This is how it is.
Oh, we're gonna say it one day when we have a
Oh,
Patreon.
I mean,
Oh,
not that,
no.
but well, it'll be for good reason. So
Yeah,
best
yeah.
believe, yeah.
Yeah. So my particular argument is that yes, it's a slur. It's a racial slur, but I don't think you should be banned for it. Which brings about a broader view, which is I'm stealing this, by the way. I'm stealing this analogy from Turkey Tom again, but I don't mind if you want to say a slur. That's the thing. I don't. I think free speech is a thing, and I think you should be allowed to say a slur if you want to say a slur. So if you want to call people a cracker, I think you should be allowed to do it. If you want to call me a chink, if you want to call me a gook, you should be allowed to do it.
You want
If
to
you
call
want
me a curry munching fuck? Go ahead, bro.
yeah, if you want to call someone the N word, go ahead. I think you should be allowed to do that. I don't think you should be silent for saying that. So my argument is basically, I don't mind. Cracker is a slur. I don't mind if you want to say a slur, but just admit it's a slur when you're saying it. That's my argument.
Honestly, the way I see it, like I don't know why. I know slurs are slurs, and people are get really worked up. But I don't get what's so superficial about being so offended by a slur. Words are words. Words are spoken every day, and these days we hardly even look into the meaning of phrases or words we say or do. Words like
Because it has history, bro.
oh yeah. Oh, right. My bad, Mike. Because it dates back to 18. Doesn't matter. Okay, listen. We're in a new world, new age, right? You Gen Zers, right? We should be able to say whatever you want these days, dude.
And for those of you who are gonna say, like, and for those of you who are gonna make the argument, like, it's a fucking food, crackers are food. Yeah, well, guess what, motherfucker? Negro just means black in Spanish. Fucking pink can be used to say like a chink in the armor or some shit. Should those words be now okay? Because you can use it in different contexts.
And curry muncher is just a person who munches curry. That's about it.
I mean, I don't think that
Like-
was really offensive in the first place. I think it's just play on words, to be honest.
that's fair. Yeah.
I think it's play on words, dude.
So yeah, on that note, I think that is all for this discussion.
Oh my
And,
god, we pissed off YouTube, we pissed off Twitch, we pissed off TikTok.
No,
we pissed off
we've
Twitter.
merely
That's
just
started, yeah.
provided our views, our real life views upon certain fan bases and platforms. Yeah.
very heated first episode, lads. And
Yeah, that's true.
hopefully it's the first of many more. Hopefully, we don't know how often we're going to be releasing episodes, but we're going to try to at least get 1 or 2 out every year. That's the goal.
So
Oh my
stay
God.
tuned, lads. Stay tuned,
And,
lads and lasses, and whatever
and,
you are.
And if you're interested in supporting us, by the time this episode comes out, we should have a Twitter and Instagram page up. And I don't know about TikTok. I'll leave that up to Azzy. We might
Wink,
have a
wink.
TikTok up by the time this goes up, but who knows? You can check in the description. And on that note, thank you everybody so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next episode. Subscribe to all our socials. Bye bye.